Alright guys, this is take two. I kind of got distracted. I had the cat laying across the table in front of me. Alright, it is nice and sunny here in Michigan, where we're at. It is up to 61 already, and it's only 8:35. It's sunny, it's beautiful. The last 2 days have been like soggy toast. Now, let's get into the devotional topic. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. While people are saying peace and safety, destruction will come upon them as labor pains of a pregnant woman. And they will not escape. Think about that. We are being promised the deal of the century in the Middle East that will bring peace. But what's it really going to bring? Certainly not peace for Palestinians or the Yemens or Syrians. Palestine is going to shrink. And what is left, according to the deal of the century, Benjamin Netanyahu and his government will have more control over. So exactly how is this going to bring peace and stability? And not to mention the fact that if the leader of Palestine refuses to sign, that there will be a military intervention. Yeah, because they're not used to that already. I mean, that's just such a foreign concept to them. Please, people. When we talk about peace and safety, you could think about people being able to live in peace and be safe. I've always said I think Switzerland has the best idea, requiring every citizen 18 and older to have at least a small handgun. That to me is the best policy. That is safety. Of course, you don't hear about crime there. That's because every person has a gun. And they can vote out their politicians if they don't represent the people. That to me is peace and safety. I know it sounds a little extreme, but look at the times we're living in. Now, I'm going to share a little something with y'all that I came across. There's a video by the video is called End Times Unfolding in Plain Sight, Shaking My Head Productions. And this gentleman talks about the letter of Albert Pike. It's a letter he wrote that some people have debated that was written after the First and Second World War. No one knows for sure, but he talks about Third War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agentur of the Illuminati, because the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam and political Zionism mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, economic exhaustion. We shall unleash the nihilist and atheist. We shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm, which in all its horror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery, and the most bloody turmoil. What are we seeing right now? We are seeing so much destruction, and in the name of peace and safety. And he goes on to say, Christianity, whose deistic spirits will from that moment be without compass or direction, anxious for an ideal, but without knowing where to render its adoration. I just seen a video that schools in California, Christian schools, are being forced to comply with the LGBT community. If they do not surrender and agree to encourage behavior that they do not believe to be moral, they will be closed down. This fits right in to the Albert Pike letter and the First Thessalonians of talking about peace and safety, and destruction will come upon them. There will be no escape. There's not going to be an escape. There's not supposed to be an escape. At this point, I wonder how long can this continue until we see a complete unfolding in the hand of God Himself finally put a stop to all this insanity, to the Caliphate Cubs, which is just child soldiers, children under 18, some as young as 14, possibly even 10, the youngest, being forced to fight on behalf of infidels. The Bible talks about children are supposed to be sacred. They are supposed to be able to live in peace and safety that we must ensure they have. We're failing on every front in that. How much longer is my question. How much longer? I look forward to reading your thoughts, your opinions, witticisms. I will see you Sunday.